So Archeland, a great game that's came out recently, and I've been loving everything about it. Everything just from the animations to the gameplay to just the character aesthetics, everything has been amazing and phenomenal with the game. I've been really enjoying myself playing this game, guys, but there's just a few concerns that I have with this game. Just a couple. I don't think it's going to be game breaking or anything. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but I think moving forward, this is like a quality of life change I believe they should do. I believe this will enhance the player experience for everyone in general, right? Not for that just one demographic that can actually go ahead and do their full refreshes every day and is able to push their characters out further so they can be as strong as they can. Now, I know that is an option, right? But for certain players, they're not able to do that and spend their gems through refreshing every day because it gets pretty costly. And refreshing, as you guys can see here, if I want to refresh stamina, after I'm out of these loaves of bread, which they give you 2 a day, right? So it's 100 stamina, but most of the time you're blowing that on other things because there's so many things to blow stamina in this game. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But if you guys can see here, for the first refresh, it's 40 gems, and I'm at 1072, and I haven't really spent gems since about, I believe, a week and a half or so ago when I pulled for Semi. I used up all my gems for her. And now I've been regathering them so I can go ahead and do a summoning video for the new unit that's going to be coming out here in like, I believe in a day, because Semi's banner is going to be up for like another day. So it's Gabriel. I did a review on those units, so go ahead and check those out so you can make the decision for yourself if you guys would like to summon these units. As you guys can see, they're here for another day. But I did my summons for them and I had no gems. Now 40 gems, you do get a lot of stamina back. You get 120 stamina back. Which seems pretty worth it, but I believe that because it starts to get pretty hard towards the end game to get this currency, 40 is pretty expensive. So for the video's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and use it once, and you guys can see it goes up to 60 next, which is pretty expensive, not gonna lie. And I mean, you will get a decent amount of level up material for your character, rune materials. You'll get runes. And these are all things that you need to use stamina on, right, guys? These things, they require all stamina, even academy materials, which is basically strengthening your new units through passive material. Also, even gold, you need to spend stamina on as well. And then also this dungeon called Infinite Dream, also stamina, and it's per monster. It's not even per stage. So there's these things that you do have to spend stamina on, but it kind of counterbalances itself a little bit because you get to like speed run through these, right? They give you 12 wipes. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool, but still, I just think that the amount of stamina you get is really not enough to be able to push through as far as they want you to in the game. For example, guys, now I'm actually gonna tell you guys what I'm talking about. So this new event, right? I already completed this new event. And my units are pretty strong. They're all level 50. I just reached level 50. And I'm able to do the flower at level 40, right? I'm just doing the level 50 flower with none of the things that'll hold me back, right? That'll debilitate me. So check this out, guys. Now, and just to remind you guys, my characters are pretty well leveled. Carpet, as you guys can see in the top left corner, level 50, Gabriel level 50, Charlotte level 50, Nola 49, and then the main character 49. Pretty good, right? I mean, especially since the boss here is also level 50 himself as well, right? So we should at least be on par, right? And you know, it's the last day of the event too, so I should be at least able to do this, right? So check this out. I just go up with Charlotte, right? I'm gonna attack. Why is my Charlotte getting chunked that hard in her HP? I'm level 50. I've been playing every day. I've been doing the free refreshes every day. I haven't done extra refreshes because I'm trying to save up for summons. Why? Like, I'm level 50, no extra things that'll debilitate me or make my characters do less damage or take less damage. My Charlotte is taking this much damage, right? And it's kind of bonkers. Now, some of my characters actually just get straight up one shot, right? Now let's go ahead and just do a quick attack with Charlotte. And I'm not even doing that much damage to this character. Now let's see here. We have the type advantage, right? Carpet's a warrior, So we should be able to do a lot of damage to it, and it's not going to do that much damage to us. Maybe Charlotte, okay, maybe because we didn't have the elemental advantage. Let's go ahead and check out how much we do. And I have pretty decent runes and materials on carpet and equipment and passives. So like we have the advantage too, but we're getting hit just as hard as Charlotte was getting hit. Let's check this out. We barely tickled him and he almost just took us out, which is kind of bonkers. So, you know, like my tank is even taking ridiculous amounts of damage, and she's a light tank. There's no elemental disadvantage here, but we don't have an elemental advantage either. But I still feel like she's getting hit really hard, and my tank levels are pretty decently high up. I understand maybe there might be something that I need to work on. Let's try Nola. Nola's gone. She's gone. I understand maybe there might be some things I need to work on, right? Maybe get my passives up, but that requires stamina, guys. Like to do academy, to enhance, make sure my equipment's enhanced all the way, to make sure my characters are leveled up, you know. And even inside this right here in the promised land, mainly it's the academy and stuff, right, that you can give them like boosts here, and also you can give them boosts through the one true nature, which is here, which you get passively, and it helps them out a lot, right? I have decent levels. I'm pretty sure I'm working through them. You can only do 3 at a time, but there's also things you need to upgrade and stuff, so you can't always just go crazy on this right here. Wish I could, right? Because I'm always working on making my passive income better in this game mode, right, for my AFK rewards. And don't even get me started on dimensions too. You have to do your dimensions as well to get stuff for your talent tree. But I feel like I've been playing this game since launch, and I've been free to play. I've been using all my stamina. I've been up to par with this game, and this event is actually about to be going away here very, very soon, in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. And this is the first time I got to take on the level 50. Now there's a level 55 one. Like, I get it, you know, we all love endgame and stuff, but like, if we're not able to do the endgame, like, or have a chance of even doing it, like, kind of makes me a little sad that I'm not able to clear stuff like this when I feel like I should, especially since I've been playing every day. But again, it comes down to stamina, right? You'll use your stamina early on for your equipment and stuff and all these things, but like the players that can actually do the refreshes all the time and get their runes maxed out and get their academies maxed out, right? It's all gonna benefit them. Get their their equipment maxed out. It's all really, really gonna propel those players that are spending the gems. So I feel like they should maybe tone back the difficulty just a bit, because it's kind of a bit too hard, I believe. And don't get me wrong, I'm the guy that I love me a challenge. You can come here and you can challenge me, and I love that, right? Same thing with here in this event, a dog's knife, right? In this very first one that they introduced to us, I was pretty on par with level on this boss right here, Snowfield Avelion. But I was actually not able to do this boss until the second time it came around, when the new one came out, the Risk S Bloody Reef Port. Then I was able to do it, right? Then I was able to do it on challenge as well. But it took about another week and a half of grinding to get ready and to be able to go in there and take them out. Now it's the same thing with the Bloody Reef Port too. This guy right here is level 44, but they make this stage ridiculously hard. You should see how tanky these units are in this game mode. It says level 44, but don't be fooled. Whether they're inside the aura of this guy or not, he's still gonna be hitting hard. Like, for example, in this aura, if they're in here, their defense and offense gets boost. But as soon as they step out, you would think they're not gonna get, you know, the boost anymore, and they're gonna be, you know, get hit like regular enemies. No, they're actually very, very tanky still, and still hit like trucks. I understand that you got cannons in this stage that you can use and stuff, but it's still pretty difficult. And I'm level 50 basically overall, my characters, and these guys are level 44. I think it's just something where it's like the people that have the advantages, the people that are able to push ahead with stamina, and they're able to do this content. Now this content is going to be up till a few more days, and maybe we might be able to pass this guy, right? We might be able to take on this boss and take him down. But then after that, there's another event that down here, as you guys can see, that's locked because I haven't unlocked this. So I mean, I don't even think we'll be able to see this because we're still trying to take this guy down. We're getting close to taking him down. When I do take him down, I'll make a video on that. But I don't believe my strategy that I used to take him down was bad either. It was just the amount of power that I didn't have to take him out, and how much power they had and the defensive capability they had. Like, it was pretty hard, man. It was literally going against tanks. Even though it was a damage dealing warrior, I'm hitting like a ranger, but they were tanky, and then they were hitting back like trucks, right? So this is something I'd hope that they revert on. I'll just have some gameplay in the back while we talk, but this is something, like I said, I hope they look at where they can see, like, you know, that, you know, the players that can't really afford to do the refreshes all day every day, maybe they need to ease down the difficulty just a tad bit, because for a player like myself that's been playing every day and has been using all his stamina properly, you know, on gear, on, you know, leveling my characters, doing academy, doing the passive level ups, I believe I should have a fair chance of taking down a enemy boss that is around my level. But even though he's my level, the level 50 boss that I showed you guys earlier, the first boss, I couldn't touch him, and that's without no disadvantages either. Even the second one, I had a huge level advantage. It was a level 44 stage, and I'm level 50, right? I'm almost near to getting my ultimate, which is 55. So I think this is something that would definitely be good moving forward, because not every player will have that resource, right? I understand that there's players that do it and they will benefit a lot from it, and they will, like 100%. Just because you're not using your gems on stamina doesn't mean that you can go ahead and basically just like take that player out of the equation and be like, nah, you can't do this stage because you're not strong enough because you didn't use gems on stamina. Like, it shouldn't be like that, right? If anything, make it more rewarding to players that do come up with a good strategy to beat it and still have a chance at beating the stage, rather than like, oh, there's no way you're beating this stage at all unless you use your gems on your stamina every day. Which is, you know, I would have had a fair progress, like moving forward. I would have had a bunch of progress ever since I would have started the game, and I just would have used jumps to do my max refreshes. Of course, you know, anybody would be at an advantage there. But at the same time, you know, me, as well, I was free to play, right? So I got Gabriel. But that's it. That's all I stopped my free to play on, was just to get her, not on refreshes or anything. Me, that's just someone that just wants to, you know, come in the game and just level up their characters and, you know, uses gems on summoning. I don't believe that we should be punished because we didn't do refreshes. So this is just something I wanted to get off my chest, and something I just wanted to say. Maybe moving forward, the devs do take a look at, because they have a phenomenal game in their hands. These devs are super talented. This game is amazing. The company has been doing great, right? I've really been enjoying this game. But this is just something that I would really like for it to get looked into, so it could benefit all players, not just players that can do max refreshes. This should be reachable even for the free-to-play players. I understand that there was two stages. There was a boss that was level 50 and 55. Like, I couldn't even take 50. Like, 50 should have been doable for us, you know, for players like me, right? And then 55, okay, I understand that. That one, the whales can go ahead and take that on, right? I understand that one might be out of our reach too, right? And yeah, I just got to level 50. The event's about to leave in 2 hours, and I'm still not able to take that boss down at level 50. And I have a pretty decent team, so. But yeah, that's about it here, guys. I just wanted to say that. But okay, we actually did end up winning, so damn, that was a close one. But alright, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video if you like the video, and share this around, and leave a comment down below. I appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.